bonsoir. I'm the Mademoiselle and Sasa Deuxième Chanel. Welcome to another video. I'm snacking. Do you have your snacks? You should have your snacks. It's a KRIK KRAK video. What are we doing? I got my Dougal white cheddar popcorn. Them Dougal, these niggas ripped me off, bro. I spent freaking $40 on 3 bags of popcorn this small. Pizza Gonzalez. It's good popcorn, but I want my money back because this is small. And I expected more, but I am teaching a group of girls, and this was the fundraiser they chose. It's good, but way too expensive. I wanted to support. I mean, at least I got something out of it. Anyhow, y'all already know it's a KRIK KRAK. Comment down below. Crack, because when I say crack, you guys comment down below. Crack, okay? Before we get started, shout outs to those of you guys who are on the Patreon and on the membership. You already know I'm always uploading on there if I have a drought here or any other channel, because at the end of the day, you guys support me and I genuinely appreciate that. And of course, before we get started, very, very amazing announcement for those of you guys who've been watching me for a long time and follow me on Instagram. Y'all already know I finally started my nonprofit. I am officially a nonprofit owner. So I own 3 businesses. This is too much. That's it. I promise y'all. That's it. I got YouTube, I got Media Hustle, and I have this nonprofit. And one of them's going to have to give. More than likely, probably Media Hustle, because I'm just not really doing much with it. Or I just want to like make it an autopilot situation where I just do courses. And that's it. And events, because I really like having my speed networking events. But anyhow, LAKAYRO is my profit serving underprivileged youth and adults with dance services and dance training. I want to have a performance and a competition component soon. Like, that is my goal. And right now we are starting with Core and Culture, which is a series of dance classes based on different genres. We're going to do different genres every month. So for this month, well, this coming month in March, we're going to be doing Konpa. You already know I love Konpa. And a lot of you guys have been asking me for Konpa classes for the past couple of years. So if you are in New Jersey, I would love to see you there. All the details are right here on the screen, or they're going to be linked down below. I cannot wait to see you guys there. Of course, you supporting the class helps you bring dance to underprivileged youth and adults who otherwise would not be able to afford dance classes. So with that being said, let's get into it. If you guys have a story, please make sure you send it to the email down below. Do not just send it anywhere. I get really annoyed when people just, send the stuff to any and everywhere. And, I like to be very organized. Okay, so let's go. Let the story commence. So the dream I had was a bit interesting. I was in jail, literally, and was facing a lot of time for robbery. I met this Haitian dude who said he knew a way to help me. I agreed, and he drew a figure on white paper and told me to recite a specific chant, which I cannot remember as it was several years ago. I was also instructed to retrace the diagram with my blood, which I also did. The deities I was supposedly working with were Dambala and Airawedo. I was instructed to do several other things, which are too elaborate to go into, but I will mention that I had a cup of coffee, which I kept under my bed on top of the figure I had drawn for me, which I also put drops of blood in every night. After about a few weeks, things got crazy. First came the dream of me standing in what happened to be a foggy swamp. It was hazy, but visibly was clear somehow. I noticed a fish looking at me, and when I turned to it, giving my full attention, I was bitten on my left heel by a huge snake. As it bit me, the fish turned around slowly and left. Shortly after I woke up, I could still feel where it had bitten me. I explained it to a Haitian dude, and even he was surprised. Yeah, I was about to say that's an interesting dream, and it's interesting because I had a very similar dream like that a couple years ago, but it was with Simbi. Y'all already know Simbi no Dlo, like underwater snake, mermaid situation. And people was like, oh my God, you initiated. I said, no, I wasn't. Y'all already know I'm avoiding doing any of that because I'm too lazy and I'm not trying to get punished by not doing what I need to do. So in general, I'm just a very traditional person, and I feel like not even I feel like it's not even a thing of opinion. It's just serving anything in a folkloric sense does deserve real initiation. Like in person, in Haiti, in this case. So it's just like, yes, the dreams are important. Yes, the dreams are whatever, but it's like, you still need to go do things the proper way through proper channels. But anyways, a few days later, things started happening while I was awake. One night I was going to bed and I heard a distinct voice directly above my head. It was deep but indecipherable, and it started laughing deeply. But when I looked up, there was nothing there. After that, I woke up on another night covered in sweat, unable to move. It was unsettling, and I should have mentioned that I am a Christian, but I was desperate to get out of jail, so I was willing to try anything. Self-care. Don't tell me you offered your soul or some dumb shit to get out of jail. Because when you really think about it, jail is bad, but assurance, free food, no rent. I think that's about it. I can't really say you safe, but you know what I mean. Like, you probably pay bills. You don't really got to pay no bills. You in jail. Like, so what did you do? You know what? It is what it is. I ain't trying to get locked up. I think I'd do anything if I was locked up too. So hey, in case you're wondering, I ended up losing trial and was sentenced to 12 years in prison. The fuck did you do? 10 mandatory? Nah, what did you do? Like, what? The funny thing is I appealed and won and went home much sooner. Oh, wow. Thank God for that. I'm happy. I'm not saying it was a ritual, but that did it. But I know that what I experienced was real. What are your thoughts? I think that whatever it is that you asked, you better go figure out that you don't got nothing to do to, how do I explain it? Whatever it is that you did, whatever ritual, whatever spirit you appealed to, I hope you finished out that deal because they gave you what you needed, which is for you to get out. Whatever it was, whether it was lighting a candle every week, offering food, offering money, you better go figure that out because these spirits don't play, especially when they have delivered, because most of the time they do deliver. And when you don't give what you promised, it don't end well. So that's what I think. Whatever deal you made, figure out who you made it with and what the, I guess, payment is in a sense. Next one, pretty long. I'm gonna try to get through it without pausing because Jesus, okay. This one is about mermaids. Y'all already know I love the mermaids, okay? Hello, you can say my name if you want to. I will not be doing that. Yeah, I'm about to get me caught up. I am Brianna, and I was compelled to write after watching your content and finding more similarities that I discovered while listening to Haitian lore, which I think is amazing and speaks volumes on how the spiritual side is shared even if we are worlds apart. Very much so. I will call this story The River Woman. I live in Romania, and this story is passed down in my family. I don't know if it's spooky enough for you, but it's something I live with every day. Ooh, okay. I decided to share it with you because I feel like the story is one meant to remind us that other beings may exist and that despite our differences in beliefs, religion, or skin color, we may share more than we think. My grandfather used to tell me the story almost every summer as kind of a warning or maybe a reminder, like he could still hear calling. He was a teenager then, full of life and bravado, and the river near his village was his favorite escape. He knew every bend, every stone beneath the surface. It was a sanctuary. Most days he would dive in with joy, swim until his sun dipped low, and return home soaked and smiling. But one day, something was different. He stood at the edge of the river, ready to leap, when a sudden chill crawled up his spine. A sense of dread, deep and unnatural, wrapped around him like a frog. He hesitated, unusual for him. Minutes passed as he stared into the moving water, searching for the source of the creeping fear. Then he heard her, a girl's voice, a soft and sweet, echoing from the river. He turned and saw her, not far from the shore, her blonde hair glinting in the light, her arm raised in the friendly wave. At first, he thought she was simply calling him over, but then he noticed she was too far out, yet her entire torso was above the water. The river was deep there, impossibly deep. No one could stand upright like that. At best, the water should have reached her shoulders, but she hovered, her pale body rising out of the current like she belonged to another world. He froze. Something primal told him to run. But as he turned to flee, his feet began to sink into the sand that he had never been there before. The riverbank, usually firm, was now like quicksand, holding him in place. Don't nobody got time. I would have just died. Like, I don't know how, I don't know how people live to tell these stories because I don't play that. I'm terrified of water already. She began to speak again. You can't run from me, she said, her voice now hollow and cold. You escaped once, but I'll wait. In every river, in every steam, in every river, in every stream, even in your dreams, I'll have your blood. That alone would have killed me. She ain't had to take me. What? He tore himself free and ran, never once looking back. From that day forward, he never touched the water again. He avoided rivers, lakes, and even swimming pools. He even warned the family to do the same, especially me. I hope you listen. Because I was different. I was drawn to water, obsessed with it. Rivers, oceans, even the rain called to me. He saw it and it terrified him. He would grip my arm tightly, eyes full of fear, and say, "She's still waiting. She's patient. And you carry my blood." Now that he's gone, I still feel the pull. The water sings to me. And sometimes when I'm alone near the river, I think I see her. Blonde hair, a smile that doesn't reach her eyes. Still waiting. Every year I have a big vacation, and this year I'll go to Greece. I bought a full package trip, but didn't pay attention to every single thing they offered. I was only interested that my own room be next to the sea. Apparently, in my package, I bought swimming lessons and a scuba trip to a beautiful place. And now I wonder if she calls me closer. She's gonna kill your ass. She's gonna fucking take you. Like, you better stop this canceled trip. Better get, don't go in the water. I'm not gonna say cancel. Just don't go in the water. What are you talking about? What? How you tell me this crazy, creepy story? You talk about some, yeah, I have a trip. And I booked the full package and I booked swimming lessons. No! But like, to have a very clear warning like that and still go into the water, listen, I understand you're drawn to water. Be drawn to the water in the bathtub. Okay, we're not doing this. It's giving you have some sort of either mermaid ancestry, or the mermaids don't like something that your family done did, or they owe somebody something, whatever it is. Do we really need to know? I just personally would not play with that, because once a mermaid gets you, they get you, and most of the time they do not give you back. And if they do give you back, you're not coming back the same, as we heard in so many mermaid stories that I posted, let alone shit, the millions of stories you'll find online. Mermaids don't play. Comment down below if any of you guys have stories like this. I've heard so many stories very similar to this my entire life. That's why I'm scared of water. And well, I can't swim. That's also why I'm scared of water. But no, I don't got time. With that being said, comment down below. What do you guys think about that story? Have you guys had any stories like that or any warnings like that? Because to be honest, warnings like that scare the fuck out of me, and I don't know why people keep doing it. Like, keep like just going in the water and trying to fuck around and find out. I've heard too many stories of people like, "Hey, I saw a mermaid," or "Hey, my mom or dad saw a mermaid, and they told me to stay away from the water, but I didn't listen." It's like, why are we not listening to legitimate warnings? Like, the thing is about mermaids, right? Whether you think they're demonic or angelic or whatever, personally, I think that mermaids are just like me and you, right? I think that they can be good and they can be bad. I don't think that all of them are demonic or all of them are angels. But what I do know is most of the time when you see one or they take you, life is never the same after that. So why do we not like our lives? Like, no, I'm sorry. I ain't got time. I don't touch the water for shit. Like, when I go to the beach, I take my cute little picture and that's it. If the water goes beyond my waist, I'm out of that bitch. Ain't nobody finna take me. No, my mom got one child. About women. With that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys are interested in coming to my dance classes, make sure you guys head down to the description box down below. Also, we are still going to Brazil 2026, July to be exact. Again, please stop procrastinating and buy the trip, okay? Thank you guys so much for being here, always supporting me. Like, holding me down when I be taking these like random breaks. For those of y'all on the Patreon, y'all already know, my new job is trash. Let me not say that. I'm gonna keep the travel anyway, but I'm saying, like, it's a lot going on. Can't wait to do story times, but that's not the point. Thank you guys so much for watching. Again, send your stories right here. Let me know what you guys think about this one down below. And with that being said, make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe. And I'm going to see y'all next time. Bye!